Okay, good luck.
Is there a water bucket in there?
Is it just practice or is it a jackpot? All right. You load it or you want me to load it? Hey, jump. Hiya,
You need this?
Family took off to a rodeo. I'm gonna build the motorcycle. I'm so stinking close, it's not even funny. And I've never been this far ahead on a motorcycle build, so I'm dying to ride this bike. Gonna get some more tins on. Going for tank and rear fender because I only have a few hours to get things done, but I'm gonna knock it down. Getting the tank on, getting the rear fender on, some supporting brackets, and we're gonna keep moving. My name's Lyonel Gammon, and I have a story to tell you. Years ago, I found my grandfather's motorcycle buried and forgotten in his old calving barn. I decided that bike needed to be restored and put back where it belonged, and that's on the road. So along the way, I learned there's a lot of things to hate about building a motorcycle. But at the end of the day, I fell in love with the process of building and creating a motorcycle and putting it back on the road. Well, I went back for a second round, and you were there with me as we took King Solomon, a pile of parts on a pallet, and turned it into a road-conquering chopper. Well, I thought that was it. I thought that's plenty for me. That's what I need to do in my motorcycle career and my motorcycle journey is build two bikes, now I can just ride them. Well, then a challenge just came, fell at my feet. And I am a mature adult and I can say no to being taunted, but I'll never back down from a challenge. Come with me on Barnyard Bike Season 3 as we get back to building. I absolutely am scared to start on this just because the paint is so beautiful that JC put together, but I'm gonna work on this tank. Lines are ready, but I gotta protect the tank. All right, so we're going straight metal on this dash piece, which of course is going straight onto a metal tank. So I do not want this to vibrate or anything. It's almost insulting to have to put a black rubber piece like this on this tank because I am covering up a little bit of the paint, but I would rather insult the tank by covering it up a little bit than destroying the paint and having nothing later down the road. So a little bit of prevention, keep it nice. And of course, I bought two of them. I didn't know how long these would be. Now that I've got it on, I'm wondering. Of course, the seat's gonna come up here and hide that, so I'm not worried about this side of it, but I'm a little worried about that angle here. Actually, it's not too bad. It's a nice, heck, that almost looks like a 45-degree angle, but I stretched it off, so gosh dang it, I just took the whole thing off. Well, as flimsy as this comes on and off, I sure hope it stays. Oh my gosh, I just did it again. Before I cut those tails off, I want to dry fit it, and then I'm going to glue it down. See, that ain't too bad at all. I mean, it's got to be there though. Got to be there. All right, I'm going to tape them down so I don't frail them off. Then I'm going to cut them to length. Then we're gonna set that gas tank on this bike, put some bolts through her. All right, bike's prepped, tank's prepped, dash is prepped. Gonna put the tank on. A little nerve-wracking, of course, but I want to pre-Loctite some bolts. I left the Loctite lid off. It's not, oh, it didn't dry out. I am the worst at Loctite. I put so much freaking Loctite on stuff, it's ridiculous. All right, no scratching tanks, no dropping tanks, no denting tanks. Easy, smooth installation on the tank. Put it in the universe.
What if the motorcycle accident wasn't my fault?
Call Law Tigers.
What if I can't get this jacket to close for some strange reason?
Don't call Law Tigers.
What if they rear-ended me and now I'm injured?
Definitely call Law Tigers.
The suit fit me perfect at prom.
That was decades ago. Don't call Law Tigers.
Oh, great!
Injured in a motorcycle accident? Call Law Tigers before you call your insurance company.
Yes! Not going tight, just getting it set. God, I should have gone tight. It lines up perfect. Yeah, so I aced a bolt down here. There it is. I'm just so concerned about the paint right now. You know what? We're gonna go with a box wrench on that. No point in fighting it. No point in making it worse. Inch. The point when the tank goes on just makes me feel like I'm there. Except that I'm not. There's so much more that still needs to be done. But right here, and right here is where the fuel line goes. Now we've got fuel. One more bolt and the tank is on. Can run the lines, run the dash. I might actually get to enjoy my evening tonight without the family around. Just don't tell them I said that. She's there. And she is an absolute beaut. It's a night and day difference now. Gosh, that's awesome.
The only thing standing between you and the open road is some garage time with the right parts and accessories to make your motorcycle roar. And that's why riders everywhere choose DennisKirk.com, the one stop you need to get your Harley back on the road. Our knowledgeable tech staff will help you navigate our more than 185,000 parts, apparel, and accessories that are ready to ship today, with free shipping on all orders over $89. So tune up your ride and get ready for the next adventure. Ride more, wait less. Dennis Kirk.
All right, let's get this thing connected up, prepped up so we can run the dash. I freaking hate tape, but I freaking love painter's tape for this. So what I want to do is I want to get some zip ties. And I want to figure out how exactly I'm going to run this. I want to zip tie those lines together to keep it neat. I don't know if they have to run together. It looks like they got to separate. Now we're home. That's where they go. It's so smart the way Harley did that. They run all that stuff in there, completely covered. You know, Harley has a great dash, but it's nothing like what Paul's dashes are. There's no need to even tape that, zip tie it, nothing. I'm just gonna run it. We're running it. The only thing I don't know is I've got that seat that's coming in here. I wanna see, I mean, that all should get tucked down in enough that the seat covers it. The seat actually clips here. I think I'll be all right. I'm gonna take that off. I wanna make sure there's enough tape there so when I cut that, my little gasket doesn't take flight on me. All right, so we've got that lined up now. Protective piece is in. Vent tube and the electronics are in place. It's one of those things you can say goodbye to all this, because once that seat goes on, I'm never gonna look at it again, knock on wood. Nice and tight there. Get the up top. Yeah, I can reach it. I learned a long time ago to not force it, and yet I still force it way too often. There we go, now we're catching. Oh, we're missing somewhere. Okay, I don't know what the problem is here. Unless that bolt's too big. Story of my life. Put something on, take something back off. Put something on, take something back off. I think that this bolt is just too short. I swear this was the same bolt I had in it before. So let's try to do this bolt first. I can tell it's too short. That's so deep down there. This might be a run to the bolt store job. It's just not long enough. I'm not leaving it up to chance. I'm going to put the original bolt, the rear bolt back in. Yeah, it is just a hair too short. Enough to grab, but not enough to hold. Just need another two, maybe another 2 or 3 threads is all. All right, get that taken care of. I'm not doing that now because I'm not leaving the shop. We're gonna clean up, put some stuff away. Start on the rear end. Okay, we've cleaned up a little bit. Inner fairing's on, gas tank is on. Need a bolt, that's okay, but it's looking really sharp. I really want to get moving further. I know this probably isn't the right way to install it, but I just want to do it. I'm going to put the fender on. I'm going to put the fender support brackets on. I'm going to put the saddlebag supports on. I know I probably should put the tire in first, but you know what? I got a lift, I can do the tire after, it's just fine. I more just want to see the bike together. I want to see the colors, I want to see the flow of it. So we're going to put a rear fender on. All right, moving some stuff out of the way, trying to get prepped and set, because I got to deal with paint again. Need some Loctite. All right, so I've got the electrical is already ran for the fender, so that needs to drop back down and in. Drop back down and in so it can be connected for the rear lights. Before I get that done, we're gonna set the battery box unit control back. We're gonna pull the little cables here. Put some zip ties to keep things nice and neat. I want to do that right now. Run some zip ties. Just trying to keep things neat. But before I do this, I can't keep it too neat because you got to be able to get in here to put the battery in. So, all right, so now the cables are tucked in. Battery go right, we can move forward here. Now the scary part is managing a full fender by myself. I'm gonna put on a pair of gloves, no grease. Now this thing is a work of art. I know there's the purists out there that are gonna tell me I'm doing it wrong, and honestly, I probably should have the whole thing wrapped in painter's tape, and I was fully intending to do that until I ran out of painter's tape. Just like that, we almost have a fender on. I tell you what, This is exactly what I was hoping for. Smooth. Boom! Fendered. Now it's a motorcycle. Now it's a motorcycle. Put the next side on. I can put the bag supports on. Now it's coming together. I'm loving the line. Even sitting here, yeah, it's lower because it's on jacks, but that lower, it's up just a little bit, but it's got like a stocky bulldoggy look to it. And such an elegant, classic look. It's like flashy, but not overly flashy. It's just like subtle, just little pieces. Tear them apart a little here. Gonna clean them up. Make sure I got the right tools. And just like that. Slips in, supports your saddlebags. All right, I'm gonna check the others to make sure I put those bolt heads in the right direction. So bolt heads go into the bike. I don't know if it really matters, but I'm doing it the way it came off. There it is. Saddlebag support on. Put the next one on, and we're down to the point of getting the seat, tires, finish the fairing, and we're on the road. I'm freaking excited. I'm not stopping. Well, I am stopping. I gotta put bags on it. I wanna put this side cover on. So I just wanna see almost what it would be completed. I'm not ready to put this stuff on permanently yet, but I can't wait. Look at that, it hides all the ugly. All right, saddlebag, we're going right side. All right, let's put this bad boy on and see how she looks. Come on, line up. Here I am, over jumping, over eager. That was locked. One, two, locked. That side profile is beautiful. So tight and clean. With that brown, I kept the feel. The soul of a chopper. I love it. I absolutely love it. It's tight. The gaps are right, minimal. It's so straight and clean. And Paul's parts are amazing because all the business of the motorcycle is covered. You know, all the wires, all the junk like that. It's all put away, tucked in, nice and tight, nice and right, and tight. Now I saw it. Now I want to finish. But I can't. So I spend a lot of time on the bike. Family's away. I'm going to go spend a little time for me. Now, this is me time, of course, but I got a deer hunt coming up, and I need to shoot a little bit. So no one's here. I'm going to go take a couple shots and get a little practice in before the sun goes down. I am so happy. So of course, summertime is not only motorcycle time, but it's deer hunting season coming. Here in northern Utah, we archery hunt a lot, or at least I like to. And the hunt opens in August, and you can tell how nice the weather is. I need to get some flinging some arrows, need a little practice. So pulled out the old Hoyt. I'm gonna start off at some 20 yards, take a couple shots, make sure I'm tuned in, make sure I'm feeling good. And hopefully, we'll put a little brown down later this year. Well, the green's the kill zone. Well, not the tightest group I've ever shot, but it would do the job on a hunt. 20 felt good. Not the tightest group, but we're about 3 inches. All in the kill zone, stepping it back to 30 with the goal of always getting out to 80. Now, I don't usually shoot 80, but it's always a goal to be able to shoot at 80. Woohoo! Now that is just off to the right. I'll take that shot all day. All day. Ooh, that one dropped low. It's always nice to break away a little bit. I was taught to hunt by my father, and I have the privilege of teaching my sons how to hunt. Not only just for the sport of it, but for conservation. And man, it feels good just to fling some arrows. And also, to know that bow is almost ready for a hunt. A little few more arrows flinging out of her. She'll be good to go. It's my first year taking Hayes hunting. He's now 12, so he's been spending a whole lot more time out here shooting his bow than I have. So it's my time to get caught up so we can have a successful hunt. Put a little meat in the freezer and also teach my son a lesson.